according to TMZ. This time it's coming from the Philadelphia Police Department. After Kanye reported that he was in debt, the Boys in Blue tweeted, "We're hiring Kanye West. Starting salary of $47,920. You could be debt-free by the year 3122.
He probably makes that in 1 second when he produces an album.
Exactly.
Sells it.
Yes. Right, like he's really in debt. He's in debt like 50 Cent, who of course is Trisha's close personal friend. We're going to tell you the story.
That story
it's the best story I heard. So we're going to tell it to you. TMZ also reporting that Coldplay was in for quite a surprise at Thursday night's NME Awards in London. While the band Bring Me the Horizon was performing, their lead singer, Oli Sykes, leaped onto Coldplay's table and just trashed it. Sykes says it was, quote, in no way in protest to Coldplay, but the band has publicly complained that Coldplay's new album art copied their Sempiternal album.
Oh, dear.
All right. Wow. And Angelina Jolie admits she never wanted to be a mother until she played with children at a Cambodian school during an early trip as Goodwill ambassador for the UN. E! Online is reporting that Jolie said, quote, it was suddenly very clear to me that my son was in the country somewhere. He adopted Maddox in 2002 and a year later opened a foundation in his name in Battambang province, which helps fund healthcare, education, and conservation projects in rural Cambodia. So, you know, when did you know? Did you always know that you wanted to be a mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I always knew, and I knew that I wanted a career as well. So I did the career first, and I was an older mom. But what's amazing is I'm not such an old mom when I go to the class. There's other moms my age, and they all kind of have the same story. But I always knew. But when you become a mom, it's a whole new experience. You see the world through different eyes, and it's a beautiful thing because they're so innocent and wonderful. So that makes sense to me that she knew, you know, when she was with the kids and spending time.
That gave me the chills when she realized that being overseas, that, you know, her child was somewhere here.
There.
It could have been anybody there, and it was that one particular child, Maddox.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she's got a tribe. I mean,
yeah, I know. Oh my goodness.
15 kids.
Yes,
Like she and Maria Osmond.
Yeah, and you expanded your family with your husband too.
When I got married, I always said I would marry somebody without kids, but when you can't choose these things.
Right.
Fell in love with Rick. Marissa was 12 at the time, got married, and he knew he wanted to have a son. Marissa always says, oh, he tried to make me a boy with soccer and all the other things. But so now we're involved in everything, and we're really busy with, he coaches every sport, and so we're really busy. It's wonderful.
And what is his favorite sport now?
I was just telling Ricky the other day, basketball. But it makes sense because Rick played, and Rick's dad played at University of Illinois, so it makes sense. It's in the genes there.
And you guys are really, really big UNLV Rebel fans, which is nice.
Matthew has us at every game. He loves Zim. He loves Ben. Ben, of course, went to Bishop Gorman with Marissa, so we go down on the court, get high fives and stuff like that. Yeah, so we're big Rebel fans too.
Yeah, you don't just have our back, right? You really root for us.
And that's the only thing. I mean, I love my shift and I love doing the show, but when I was working night side, Matthew pretty much grew up in the newsroom. And he used to be so quiet when he first started coming. By the time that boy, like after a year, we could hear him in the parking lot. He was just like, I got love. I'm going down there.
Oh, he's proud
he
in front
loves
of
him
you.
some
That's
Rikki
so cool
Cheese,
to see.
doesn't he?
Well, Ricky was smart. She always had little toys for the dogs, and she would give them little toys, like the splat one. And so, And Megan always gets you get a hug from
I
her.
really tell him, you know, in my family, it's all about the human interaction, right? And really teaching our little cousins and stuff, like, don't be afraid to hug our family.
Yeah.
So when I see him, I consider him like family.
Right,
So I say, come here, give me a hug. And he's like shy. I'm like, give me a hug.
I'm thinking about going to the games with you just so I can hang out.
Yeah,
with
well,
Matthew.
you're a rebel.
Right,
Come
right,
on, let's
yeah,
go.
exactly.
Exactly.
Well, also trending right now,